All right, guys, what's going on? It's your boy Ligo and Half and Duo back at it again with another video, and This is a response to Dirge 745. It's a response video to him, and and trust me, I'm not angry or nothing, whatever. But I don't think people need to understand. Watch the video. I don't think you watched my video, but I'll read his comment, and you didn't watch my video. Bro, why do you care about what people say about say? I don't. You missed what I said in the middle of the video. I said I don't care no more for gaming like I used to. So you don't know that because you didn't watch. I don't think you watched the video. So if you did, you limped over it and you didn't want to hear what I gotta say. Okay, I don't care. I don't really to a degree care, but in emphasis of the channel that I started with my sister that we have right here. Because you said about you're clearly a favorite platform. Yes, it's called Nduo, Nintendo Duo. Me and my sister love Nintendo platforms. We have also PlayStation. We also have PlayStation Vita. We had a PlayStation 5. We have PlayStation Vita. My sister do game streaming with PC games. If you've seen a Game and Chill, we have done that. We favor Nintendo. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. And you favor another, and you favor a certain console PC as well too. There's no such thing as unbiased. I'm biased. I proudly show that on my sleeve. It's not the problem though. In this video, I was talking not only Nintendo. I said, which I won't play so you could maybe you didn't hear it. I didn't care about any console. I'm not gonna steal something that's not worth stealing, in my opinion. I want games to thrive. I did a video about Xbox. Next system needs to play. If you said I watch my stick, I want games to thrive. I want this hobby to keep on going, but we keep on introducing stupid stuff, and people keep on being consumers instead of customers. Because if you don't like it, you don't buy it. I never said on this channel. I apologize for the rain. Sorry. But getting back to what I was saying, I want this hobby to go, but when you have a lot of people, like a lot of streamers, I stream on my channel, my sister stream on this channel. We don't do we don't do it for the money. We don't make it as a job. We have both a job. She's a graphic designer. I'm an architect. I also run my own music producing company as well. So, which has done music for video games from and production for Nintendo, Sony. So I still have a contract with Sony and Square Enix with Final Fantasy. I've done music for certain games, Sega as well too, Ubisoft and EA. I've seen the underbaking. I understand the frustration in the video this person is doing. I've seen behind the belly of the beast. My first go back to my first NCAST video. I talk about how EA treats his people. The first one in 2014, I said how EA does stuff. I said it. Okay. I'm doing this for because I get a lot of new people watching the videos. So this is just to help people also understand where my stick is. Gaming. I've said in the past the gaming bubble is gonna pop, which I meant the price bubble, which is what it has popped. It's gone. We're not gonna have that no more. We have a lot of streamers who do stuff for money and they don't care about it. 80%, I'm a physical game person. I don't care if it's Sony, Microsoft, or Xbox, and Sony, Microsoft, or PC. I don't care. I like physical games where I can own. But when consumers who consume stuff instead of customers who buy what they think is right or not, I have never told people to buy a Nintendo Switch 2. You can never see a video in here that you can never see any videos that I've done that me and my sister ever said buy a Nintendo Switch 2. We never said that. We said if you don't like it, don't buy it. Don't buy Switch 2. Don't buy Switch 1. Don't buy Switch 2 games. If it's $80, it's too expensive, don't buy it. If I see a game that's crappy I don't buy it. If I see a game that has bad practices like the Crew, which you're gonna hear about, what I'm talking about right there, the Crew had always online. I don't buy an always online game. I don't buy always online game. I don't buy a game that's buggy and patchy and messy. I don't buy a game that needs loot boxes or microtransactions. The only one game I bought that has microtransaction that I was cool with, sadly, as you just to let you know, sir, was Rusty's Real Deal, Rusty's Baseball, which was on the 3DS. And the way that they did it was the way that they did the haggling in the game with the money was part of the game. That's the only game I ever bought you had to spend money, currency, to get products in the game. And sometimes if you did it right, you didn't have to spend the money at all. You're gonna spend something, but you're gonna spend all of it. You have to haggle the price and figure out and do stuff and everything. That's the only microtransaction game I bought. Every other game, if it has a lot of microtransaction, or if it's a game that I like, I never bought a microtransaction, or if it has a lot of it, I don't buy the game at all. I said myself, in this video I said, I don't like Ubisoft. But if they produce a game that I like, I bought. I bought Starlink. I bought Lost Crown, Prince of Persia Lost Crown. I bought the Mario Rabbit games, 1 and 2. Those were good games. I enjoyed it. I had to pay no extra money for crap. Including the Starlink. Starlink was going to be kind of like that. I didn't have to do nothing, thank God. I played the game without no problem buying anything because I didn't bought nothing. That was set up to be something you had to buy the ships and the guns and all that stuff. I didn't buy not a cent because it wasn't worth it. I beat the game with that, plus that Nintendo Star Fox was in there, and I enjoyed the 2 Star Fox lens and beat the game and the extra boss and all the other stuff. 100% of the game. Liked it. I don't play EA games, but I liked Henry's Hotworth. That's a game of the generation, a game that that I love, but it was produced by EA. I don't like Bethesda games, but when they do the part when Bethesda was by itself and they had their own, they were producing games more than making their own games. I bought some of the games that they produced that had their name as as producers or publishers, I should say. I had a publisher, but I did not buy none of Bethesda's game. A lot of people love Fallout. Good for them. Not my game because it's buggy as mess. Or Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. Not my game. Buggy as hell. I don't need that. I want gaming to be gaming. Most of my stuff is physical. I barely have digital set up in my games. If I buy digital, it's 2 things. It's indie. And I understand why is that, and I am not gonna knock indie people because they work hard to get the game. Some of them sometimes it's 1 person, 3 person, 5, 20 people working hard to get a game sell. No problem. I will buy indie digitally. Or if there's a game that I double down on, like back in the Wii U days, I bought a digital version and a physical version because I wanted to support the platform. The games wasn't crappy. The games was good. I wanted to support that. I bought Legend of Zelda Age of Calamity digitally and physically. I have Metroid Dread physically and digitally. I have both of those games that I want to support the platform, being that I'm a Nintendo fan, sir, and a Metroid crazy fan. I love Metroid. I bought all their games. Crazy fan. But I talk about how we destroy this community. Listen to what I just said in this video right here. Thank you too. Nintendo's the bad guy, even though the other companies did some of this stuff first, but nobody wants to call them out. And I don't understand this love for third parties. I understand love for the game. I'm repeating myself right here. Like, I respect Capcom for certain things they do, but I don't follow them really great because I know they got this scheming stuff. I would like a game like Ubisoft. I like Prince of Persia Lost Crown. Good game. I like Starlink, but I don't like it, so I don't. So they don't make no more Prince of Persia game because of that. Again, like I said before, no win situation. Freaking hell.
You missed me, fool. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was too busy playing one of the greatest games of all time on a console that is one of the greatest, if not the greatest.
Pirating Nintendo games is totally valid and it's okay, and anyone who says it isn't needs a change of perspective or just some education.
But the
That's the point. That's one of the points that was stupid in this video that I have to say. Pirating Nintendo game is okay. No, I don't. And you're gonna hear me. You know, let me let the video play. 'Cause again, it's in the video. If you watched it, you heard what I say. Fuck you. Literally, fuck you. Stealing games is, no matter what company it is, stealing games ain't cool. Okay. I messed up that, but you heard literally you heard what I just said. Stealing games, no matter what company, ain't cool. Because again, if somebody steal from you and your job and you lose money, you will be pissed the fuck off. Exactly. Now you hope you catch what I said. I don't care if it's Sony or Xbox or Steam or whatever. Don't pirate the flipping games. It's not helping nobody. Because if it's your job depending on it, like a lot of developers' jobs are, and that's why I said a lot of developer jobs in this video, a lot of developers lost their job because people do shady stuff. Publishers do it, gamers do it, pirates, it just don't do it. I swear you grown-ass men don't, it's like little children's. If they steal from my company, I'm an architect, if companies steal from my company and I can't make money, then I ain't got a job, you asshole. That's the point right there in the video. I don't care what company is. Nintendo's my favorite company, but I speak for I speak for all the companies when I say stuff, man. I talk about this also. Here's another point I want to point out for people who ain't see this video. Please go and watch this video on the breakdown of piracy is the false answer to gaming. Watch it. I think you'll learn stuff. It's gain traction and share it. But another point is right here that's on the screen right now. Nintendo is the blah, 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 blah. Okay? But to you, sir, let's take Nintendo out of it. Here's the point. All these games right here that are delisted, that you can't play no more, blah, blah, whatever, the crew and all that stuff, these are not Nintendo games. These are PC games. So that's the point I've pointed out, that PC is not the answer for everything. There's no 100% guarantee everything. Even Nintendo has problems. I've said it. I'm a Nintendo fan, but I call out nonsense as well too, sir. None of these games are PC games. PC game. I'm sorry. None of these games are Nintendo games. But the PC guys are like, well, why don't you just get a Steam Deck? Why don't get whatever? These games that y'all say here, they got delisted. So if you never had a game before, you can't play them. So again, you don't own your games anyway in that regard. That's why I buy my games physical as best as I can. And the key card situation, just in case for anyone want to be an a-hole, listen up. The key card situation has been going on since 2012. That's what PlayStation, Xbox been doing. You have to install the game to play the game. You can't just put in a disc in there and the game play. You have to put it in, install it, then you play and put the disc in it all the time. I know because I tested it on all the consoles. I've tested it. So don't miss me with that. Don't just because I'm a Nintendo fan doesn't mean I don't know stuff. Don't be ignorant. And the key card is exactly the same thing. You take it, you have is the key to open the game, but you download the game. You need, unlike PlayStation, you do need to download the game from the internet to play. That's bad. I get it. I call out what it is. The game is but most of the game's setup is on the disc with PlayStation, and you still have to install it to play. You cannot just put it in and play. And I'm not talking about, when it gets to about 5%, 10%, whatever, and then you can start playing the game. You can't play the game at all when you put it in. That's why I did a video showing that when I put in a brand new cartridge for the Switch in my Nintendo console, and he asked to download or anything, I said no. I didn't have no internet, and I still go play the game. I still can play the game. That's the difference. I want to point out one more thing in here. Where is it? Because people, I want to point out another part. Let me see if we'll find that other part. Wait, this part right here. Thousands. This part here, and I'll let my original video tell you why. Because it's stupid, and I'm supposed to be. Oh, you anti-consumer? I am anti-consumer. Look at the words. Be an intelligent human being. Read the definition of words. Consume means to consume anything. You don't have no. How should I say? Discernment of what you consume. That's all you consume. Be a customer. If you think Nintendo is doing bad, don't buy Nintendo. You think Xbox is doing bad, don't buy Xbox. If you think Steam is crazy, don't buy Steam. You don't have to buy it. If we wanted physical games that we could own stuff, we would buy physical games to own stuff. But we don't. 80% of games bought in America is digital. So what company would say, hey, let me put out a physical game when digital makes more money for us? Duh! You've proven them right by following their trend. But this right here is another part of gaming, why this video is what it is. No, that is pro-consumer. You want the game, you're gonna buy it, so you're gonna consume it. So they raise the money because you want to consume. Just consume it is a bad idea. Be a customer and say, no, I want the base game, or be like me. Fuck that, I ain't buying none of that shit. Yeah.
Like
I'm
increasing the amount of.
I'm not gonna pirate the game. If the game is, and again, I'm gonna talk about this point. I want to emphasize this other point too. In this little video here, I have 17 minutes. It is what it is. This little part. I want to come do this to show you something too. Gaming. You're worried about $80 when they were charging. I have this, and it's in this video, where they were charging double the money to play the game 3 days early. Those are streamers who did that shit. That made that practice more prevalent. Why would I pay $127, $120 when I would get a game for $60 if I just wait 3 days? Because y'all want access. You want to have the whole bragging rights. You want to have the blah, blah, blah. That's another thing that consumers do. And not customers. And that's why I say that. But anyway.
Money just to play the game when it fucking releases is absurd.
The excessive monetization of video games to the...
And who let it go? You gamers did. Streamers. This is mostly towards streamers. Like I said, there you go. I'm repeating myself. This is where they came with that thing, because streamers stream it.
Coupled with the fact that we're going in debt for studios, combined with the constant inflation of game prices, ignite...
Hold up. Let me see something.
The fire
is absurd.
The excessive monetization of video games to the point where...
Let me see. Gamers spend thousands of dollars on a video game skin, and next thing I was... Wait. I should feel boo-hoo for this motherfucker? Game over. I spent $1,000 on video game skins. Next thing, I was $100,000 in debt. When I end up in court, I knew I must stop. Sir, you're stupid. You just paid the stupid tax. That is the definition of a consumer. Again, go watch the whole video and you'll see it. All right. So again, I'll point out, I am a Nintendo fan. I like Nintendo games because most of my games are physical. That's why I go that route. I like that style of games. I do play third parties. I do play a lot of indies and second party games. But I am a consumer? No. I'm a customer. I buy what I like. I don't buy what I like. If you don't like Nintendo, I don't. Most of my videos, as you see, my stick is when people lie. That's my stick. My stick is to stop when people falsely make all these lies, and it's like, wait, whatever. And it's kind of funny. You said yourself, why do I care what people say? Why do you care what I say? Why? I'm talking facts. I'm speaking truth. I'm not lying to anybody out there. I never said you have to. Again, you never find a video I say buy the Switch 2 because I never said it. I never said buy a Switch 2. You have to buy a Switch 2, or you buy a Switch 2, or get the Switch 2, or get an 80s. I never said that in any of my videos. I say if you don't like it, don't buy it. If you like it, buy it. So if you think Nintendo's expensive, you think the games are expensive, you think that you can't get the games that you want, don't buy it. Don't pirate it, because then it affects me when you pirate the games, and then I don't get to get the games. If the game don't sell, then it sucks me. Don't pirate the damn games. And I mean it for PlayStation and Xbox and any other company. Don't pirate the damn games. If you don't like it, just don't buy it. Why? I never understand that. I'm a spy to steal the game, and it doesn't make no sense again. And then when the developing company loses their job, and I love those games. Where is those games? Well, you keep stealing from them, so they're never around. Real life is like, go to California, where there are restaurants that got shut down because people used to break in and steal, or Walgreens or CVS. They left those neighborhoods. Why? Because people keep on stealing. So don't pirate the games. That's what this video was about, sir. So I gave you 22 minutes of my time. I'm working here and there, but I give 22 minutes of my time to explain this. Understand this. I'll link it in the video. Here's the reason why I'm doing this video. This is the stick of Liger of Endure. My sister don't do this. I do most of this stuff on this channel. I'm a 40-year-old man who likes gaming, who likes to enjoy gaming, have fun. But I'm a customer. I don't consume everything. I've never bought every game for Nintendo. And then sometimes Nintendo put games that I don't like. And I always say, hey, that's a bad game. The Pokemon games that came last, Pokemon Violet, whatever. And, my sister bought them and whatever. I'm like, don't buy that game because it was trash. Because it was broken, it was messy, it was a rushed game. Be a customer, not a consumer. And that goes to the video. That goes to what I said right now. There's no perfect games out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Enjoy your games on all consoles, including PC and mobile devices. That phrase has been in my videos since beginning. Change a little bit to add PC and then not PC, but the mobile devices. But other than that, that's my phrase been on the end of majority of my videos. So, again, enjoy your day. And for people out there, please go watch this video, because again, piracy is not the answer. You're making it worse. I could tell you're making it worse. And that's what I did in this video. All right, have a good day, guys.